British National Championships, here we go. Connor Swift on the front, followed by Fred Wright in the 100% me kit. We then have a Ribble Pro Cycling rider. This group is just ahead of a chasing group of about 10 or so. And then we have a group of 3 who are trying to chase across from the main peloton, who is well back, over maybe 3 or 4 minutes back now. So it's all looking good for these guys out front. In reality, with 1 lap to go, 22 kilometers to go, it was going to be a fight between these guys and the chasing group. We had Mark Christian and Adam Blythe, you can see, has just managed to bridge across just there. So Aqua Blue Sport now have 2 riders in the front move. Connor Swift is driving it. Ben Hetherington is in the 3rd wheel. Fred Wright is in 2nd wheel. Joey Walker, I believe, is the Wiggins rider at this moment in time. Here is Ian Stannard and Mark Donovan and a JLT Condor rider who are trying to bridge across. Mark Donovan has done well in the under-23 Giro recently, but he did not have the legs along with Ian Stannard. And now you can see Owen Doull has managed to stitch this group back together. Ali Slater is there, George Pym is there for Madison Genesis, along with Matt Hones for Madison Genesis, and we also have a Ribble Pro Cycling bloke who is crying at the back. Fair play to the young lad. I believe it might be Dan Bigham there. He's doing very well for an amateur. So anyway, Connor Swift decides, with about 12k to go, it's time to launch it. He hits about 1,000 watts according to his Strava data, and then settles into a nice rhythm of 400 watts for the last 15 minutes of this race, because he just knows that if he's going to win this race, it's not going to be a sprint. Adam Blythe can win World Tour sprints. He's obviously going to beat him. Connor Swift does have a good sprint on him, but even so, Adam Blythe would probably be a favourite. So the chasing group form now, and you can see we have Adam Blythe at the back, then we have Ben Hetherington, then we have Owen Doull, then we have Fred Wright, and then we have the Wiggins rider, who is Rob Scott. So this is looking like a solid group who should be able to chase them back. However, the problem is Adam Blythe is such a strong sprinter that no one really wants to do anything. You can see Owen Doull is like sort of lurking at the back, not doing anything, but decides now it's time to pull. These 3 Continental riders at the front really are just like not looking like they're going to be able to pull this back, to be honest, because Connor Swift is a step above them. So you can now see Adam Blythe is chilling at the back. Owen Doull does a strong turn here, and the cohesion is lost. The brake is just starting to break down. People are pulling strong turns here or there, but not regular strong turns. Connor Swift, though, is just powering it out, looking down at his little numbers, realizing that he's just got to go for it. They were pretty close, to be honest, and like if they just worked hard, maybe if they were all not great sprinters, they might have been able to get him back. But instead, because they was towing Adam Blythe, they're very worried, and obviously Adam Blythe is worried. So you can see now, on the bottom, Adam Blythe has just gone on the attack. He has decided that, the cohesion in the brake is gone. There's no point waiting. If I'm going to win, I need to go now. And no one cares about getting 2nd or 3rd in the national championships, especially if you won it before. You just want the win. So Adam Blythe has now gone on his 3T Strata with his single chainring up front, and he's just getting in that aero position, just trying to hold him back. And you can see he makes great progress straight away, but then it just holds. Like, he has that initial surge because he's a good sprinter, and now he's just like settling into that sort of threshold and just trying to hold it. He's probably holding 400 watts, and same with Connor Swift, who I believe for the last 7 minutes hold 412 watts after 170k of racing. Absolutely insane. Connor Swift gets the win for Madison Genesis, the Continental team. An incredible ride. Connor Swift is a real solid rider. He's been impressing me a lot in the national and domestic series, and here he is with the national championships. Absolutely crazy ride by him. Just right tactics and super strong legs. He averaged 400 watts for the last 15 minutes, and then when he realized Adam Blythe was chasing him, he averaged 412 watts for the last 7 minutes of that after racing. His normalized for the day would be maybe 350, 360 for 4 hours. Absolutely nuts. Adam Blythe looks pretty pissed off that he didn't win, and Owen Doull managed to get 3rd place. And all these other lads are pretty content to get top 10, to be honest. So anyway, cheers for watching. Hope you enjoyed this British National Championships. This is the end of the National Championships, and we have the Tour de France starting next Saturday or Sunday, I believe, 7th of July. So yeah, that'll be pretty exciting. So stay tuned for some more videos on the Tour de France, and I'll see you in the next video.